beautiful friends, and welcome back to my channel. You got me here, clean canvas, because in today's video I will be testing the hottest and newest luxury beauty releases from spring 2025. Friends, I have done some damage. I have purchased the latest releases from Dior, Chanel, YSL, Givenchy, Tilbury, Natasha, Denona, just to name a few. As per usual, I'm filming in natural light with a 4K resolution. Welcome to all of you. Welcome to all the new subscribers. I'm so happy that you're here. So let's go ahead and get started. As you can tell, I have nothing on my face. I did my skincare earlier morning. I took a shower, did my hair, blah, blah, blah. First things first, let's go ahead and try the new Prisme Libre Glow Serum Foundation from Givenchy. I'm very excited about this foundation. It comes in 30 different shades. It's available right now in US. It's supposed to give you a lot of hydration, 24-hour wear, be waterproof, which is fantastic now that we are gearing into spring, spring showers and then summertime. So anyhow, I didn't know which shade to pick, so I purchased the shades 3.5N and 3C. I'm going to swatch it so you can see the shade. It comes with 1 fluid ounces, and this foundation is made, sorry, I'm just turning it here everywhere. It's made in France. Yes, it's made in France, and it has a shelf life of 12 months. The packaging is so luxurious. This is glass. This shade is 3.5N, and when I heard about a glow serum foundation hydration, oh my gosh, I got so excited. And by the way, none of these products were sent to me on PR. It wouldn't make any difference whether they do or not, but I know some people are funny about it. So anyhow, there you have it. This comes with a pump. Let's do 3.5N first. Okay, it's not liquidy, but as you can tell, it's kind of like almost like a light gel consistency. Let's put 3.5 in here. Okay, I'm having a huge problem at opening this foundation. I cannot open it. Tell me if you have tried this foundation and you have the same problem. I don't like this. I mean, if you have arthritis or any sort of like carpal tunnel, this is gonna be a nightmare. Oh my gosh. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to test 3C, which is a bummer. Gosh. I was able to open this bottle up. Oh my gosh, it hurts my hands. It was stuck in there. I'm not the person who usually complains about something like that, but I'm just thinking about those who have carpal tunnel, arthritis, and that you're not able to open things up easily. This was really hard to open, at least for me. It was like stuck in there. I will report back because that may change with time. Okay, 3C looks very light for my skin tone, doesn't it? I removed both foundations. I'm going to go with 3.5N. I think that's going to be a better match for me. And I'm shaking it really well because I noticed that it does have a little bit of between a gel and a liquid consistency. And I got about half a pump. And I like to first apply it with the warmth of my hands, because I have no primer. After the use, I have a doctor's appointment. Again, you may wonder, like, oh my goodness, so many doctor's appointments. Usually that's the beginning of each year for me. It's all my year checkups, and then we're good to go for the rest of the year, or so I hope so. Going with a beauty sponge, and I'm just gonna blend it in with, again, about a half pump. It's very lightweight. And with a half pump all over my face, honestly, I got a very light coverage. Almost none. I mean, I can still see my sunspots, my freckles. What about if we build it up? I'm gonna go with another about half pump, and I'm gonna build up the foundation. I want to hear from you. What are those products that you're excited for? I mean, we're going to be trying so many. I'm sure by the thumbnail and title of the video, you know that we are going ham with not only this new foundation, but also I got the new Dior Luminizers and bronzer, the new Tilbury eyeshadow. Oh my gosh. Okay, this build up so beautifully. You know what? It reminds me quite a bit to the new Dior Forever Hydra Nude Foundation. Very alike in like the way that it feels, very much like so lightweight. Like I have nothing on my skin. Barely, if any, some, not even moisturizer, but hydration. That's all. Brows are done and I have applied concealer. YSL just launched a new setting powder called the All Hours Hyper Blur. The packaging, oh my gosh, so similar to the OG Prisme Libre packaging. This is the old formulation. So what about if we do a side-by-side comparison and let's see what is the difference. It comes with a little YSL puff, which is so important. Oops, it almost tossed it on top of me, my gosh. Okay, let's open this up. Voila. And I just want to swatch it. Oh my gosh, that's a ton. Okay, I have a ton of product here, okay? This is the YSL. And let's get a little bit of the one from Givenchy. Okay, YSL Givenchy. From the get-go, I can tell the one from YSL is a lot brighter than the one from Givenchy. But let's give it a good swatch here. So again, YSL and Givenchy. Givenchy feels a lot lighter. Not only on the shade itself, as you can tell, the difference, but also on the way it feels on the hand. So I don't think it's gonna be the same in terms of perhaps just the feeling and texture, but let's see how it does on the under eye area. Going with the YSL one and the little puff. And let's just tap it in. Okay, super lightweight, perfecting, and you know, very interesting that I thought it was gonna leave me like a whitish cast because it's just so light and brightening, but it doesn't. It actually is fairly translucent, even though this is a pink powder. Let's go for Givenchy 03 Wild Rosé and tap it on this side. Oh my gosh, are these the same? I mean, to me, they both look the same way. As matte, not like crepey matte, but lightweight, didn't change the tone of the concealer. It's a dash brightening, but not too much. They don't have any sparks, glitter, mica kind of situation. Nothing of that. Well, this YSL powder came to replace the OG Givenchy Loose Prisme Libre powder. Oh my gosh, I don't know about you friends, but I think they look the same on both sides. I will definitely report back. I will make sure to leave a pinned comment. So while you're leaving your comment, check the pinned comment letting you know how all the products wore throughout the day. And now Dior has reformulated. Once again, two OG products from the brand, the bronzer and highlighter. I picked up more shades of this highlighter. I picked up one shade of the new Dior Forever Nude Bronzer. The shade that I got is for warm. It come in multiple shades and two finishes, that kind of like satiny natural finish and one that is completely matte. I went with a satiny one. I don't like too much of matte bronzers. The packaging is divine though. I think this is a really nice upgrade. Let's see. Let's swatch it. Okay, that looks very natural, although it's supposed to be warm. It does look more neutral, you know, with perhaps a little bit of doré, but not too much. And let's take a peek right here. So that's the shade. I think the shade is pretty good for my skin tone. And let's dig into it. That picked up really nicely. And let's see. By the way, I picked that up from Dior's website, but an oversized bronzer from Dior is coming. Like, really? Now, in limited shades, though. They are not all the shades available and not all the finishes, but hey, just to let you know. Now, so far, I love the formula. It's not powdery. It melts in the skin. it doesn't look too orangey or too warm, even though the name is Warm 04, is looking so nice. Oh my gosh, that's pretty. I like this upgrade. I can tell you right away, this is way better than the previous formulation. The previous formulation was good, but it wasn't something that I was looking after time. This one, I see myself using time after time. Also, if you notice, you see how I'm able to build up little by little. It does have a beautiful tuberose scent. Very light though. Oh, but I love it. Very, very light, you know? The scent reminds me a lot. Do you remember the Michael Kors, the original perfume, the one that came in this kind of rectangular, almost a square bottle with the silver cap? That's the scent, but very fainted. If you are sensitive to scents, I don't smell it when applying it. I have smelled it when I went like this. It just grabbed my attention so much. But the shade, it's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay, winner in my books, 100%. I picked up 3 of the new Dior Forever Glow Luminizers with this beautiful packaging. Honestly, I thought each of the shades will come with a different color on the top, but I think that is for the new cushion foundation, which I don't know if it will be released here in the United States, but those who we have seen a sneak peek, then you know. There you have it. This is 04 Pink Strobe. This shade looks so gorgeous. It does have a flip. Do you see how it looks wet? I'm excited to put it on my cheeks. I also picked up the shade Golden Halo 02. I mean, this is not truly golden. It's more platinum than golden. The one that says golden doesn't have, you see, like this one looks wet. This one looks a little bit more like a true highlighter, but that's on a finger swatch, which we cannot tell until we try it on the cheeks. And then this other shade is 03 Pink Halo. This one doesn't have the same kind of gloss as the other first shade that I swatched. Do you see right there? It's a little bit softer. I do have here Nude Glow, which is my very favorite highlighter from Dior. And unfortunately, this formulation is discontinued. Okay, I can tell you one thing though. This Nude Glow has more champagne than the one that is supposed to have gold. In formula, it feels more like this shade, the Pink Halo. But in finish, it looks more like Pink Strobe, like this one. You see right there? Okay, let's give them a swatch. This is Pink Strobe, which is like a duochrome. This one is Gold Halo, which it even has some pink in it. I don't feel like it's really golden. And then we have Pink Halo, which is actually very similar to Golden Halo, perhaps not as bright, not as light, and is more cooler in tone. And then here I'm just gonna swatch Nude Glow so you can see the difference, right, in between them. This one looks really natural, at least for my skin tone. I have here another highlighter from Dior. This is from their Holiday 2024 collection in Coral Lumière. And I'm just gonna put it up here. Okay, this is way warmer in tone than Pink Strobe. Pink Strobe first because this is the one that is getting me the most excited. And definitely this is not gonna replace a blush. I mean, I can tell right away. But it's beaming. I don't need to, yeah, I don't need to build it up. It's just beaming. And it does have a little bit of a golden flip to it. So it has a little bit of that pink and a little bit of a golden tone. Very lovely. And with Pink Halo. Oh, this is... yeah, no, this doesn't work for my skin tone. It looks way too bright, way too pink. Yeah, no, this is definitely not for me. Beautiful though, but if you have like a fair complexion, this will work really, really well for you. I do have more of a light to medium complexion. And then the last shade is Gold Halo. And I think Gold Halo, this is, by the way, a refer number 02 brush. You see, it does have that platinum. No. Yeah, it is interesting because it doesn't look on the pan like such. I'm thinking perhaps, I think number 01 is a deeper shade than this one. I think that may work better for me because this one, no, it looks a little too bright. Let's just apply a little bit more on the nose. Yeah, I think this one looks a little bit more natural than the other lighter shades. I just want to share with you a couple things that I got when I placed my order through Dior. One of them, this beautiful pouch. It's almost like a hard case. I don't know if it has something inside or not. No, it doesn't have anything inside. Yeah, there's nothing inside, but it's very nice and pretty. And I mean, I can even use it like if I have like a, I don't know, like a cocktail party. Very cute. I don't know if the offer is still going on. There was a minimum purchase, but if so, I will be leaving any code on that description box below. Same thing with this other item that I got too. It's a mirror with a lipstick. I mean, this is great. This is phenomenal. I'm just so happy I can look at this. So beautiful. And if you have signed up for Dior's loyalty program, which I am, there is a new gift. This is for, I think, silver members. Let's see. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, okay. I know what this is. It's a puzzle. Well, all the pieces are here, and the puzzle, kind of like a reference. It's, yeah, it's the map of the world. That's super pretty. Is Christian Dior around the world? All right, so I have a puzzle to entertain myself or to entertain someone while I'm working, one of my kids. But anyhow, this is so pretty. Let's go with a Natasha Denona High Blush. It comes in different shades. I went with Fresh Mauve. I think this is a shade that I will like the most. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, okay. So this is cream, and this is another cream formula. Okay, this looks more of a almost highlighter, kind of like the concept of Patrick Ta. And the deepest one has more of like a demi matte finish. Sephora 93 brush. And I know you're going to ask me if I'm going to be reviewing the new Natasha Denona Bloom eyeshadow palette. I went ahead and ordered it, and in fact I wanted it to try it today, but my order has not yet arrived. So let me know if you want to see it on a try on, or perhaps I can do just like a reel or a TikTok and then also upload it as a short. So if you're on TikTok and Instagram, it will be amazing if you can come and follow me there on those platforms to grow our family. Also there too, it will help me so much. If you're not on those platforms, like I said, I can always upload it as a shorts video. I don't know if to make a full-on video review, because the last one that I did was from the purple palette, and the views were okay, but for the amount of work, I felt like I don't know if I want to do dedicated video again on that. Let me know what is best for you, friends, too. I just want to make sure that you got the right information before pulling the trigger on something that you don't know if it will work or not. Okay, this shade is stunning, truly a stunning shade, and you can see it right there. It's such a gorgeous shade. Totally my vibe. And it's not like a full flat matte. It does have, yeah, it does have not a luminosity, but like a natural finish. Now let's try this topper shade, the lighter shade, and see how it does on the skin. Okay, it's not like a highlighter, but it kind of, it does brighten up a little bit the look, just a tiny bit. I don't see a lot of a difference, but there you have it on the full sun. The sun is like hitting right now. I'm about to melt down. So pretty. Natasha Denona High Blush in Fresh Mauve. I purchased two of the new Charlotte Tilbury Beautifying Eye Trends in Sensual Sunset and Super Neutral. Both of them are gorgeous. I think Super Neutrals is a total everyday wear, definitely more cool tone. Like I said, I'm going to the doctor after this. And it's like every time that well, this is a different doctor. It feels like, okay, I'm going to a party because of the amount of makeup that I'm using. So I think I'm going to go with Sensual Sunset. I think it will look really good also with the blush that I'm using. Do you notice about that Dior Luminizer? I think this shade is just a little too intense. Let's just give it a good swatch to these. Okay, it feels super soft. That really had a good payoff. Let's see the other shades. Nice, super smooth. It's gorgeous last shade that it's a duochrome. You see right there, it has some pink. It has some gold in it. Oh, totally my vibe. That's a stunning. Look at that shade. That is stunning. I know a lot of people throw a lot of shade to Charlotte Tilbury because she came out with these palettes. You know what? They remind me a lot to the Dior Backstage palettes. The 4-bad, perhaps a little bit smaller. I think the price is just a little bit higher, but it has that concept. It's perfect for that backstage, you know, artistic kind of palettes. She should have named them Charlotte Tilbury Artistry. I think she should have done something like that, but oh well, she didn't. I'm gonna go with the lightest shade. It does have a little bit of kickback, and I'm taking it above the crease. Really nice payoff, lightweight, and I don't see any fallout. Yeah, that's beautiful. Beautiful shade. The only thing that I'm wondering why she's making these palettes limited edition. I don't see the point. I mean, like, I think they should stay as a staple in the collection, mostly for those who are makeup artists. Taking this other warm shade on the outer third. Same brush. Ooh, application is so smooth and lightweight. Love when eyeshadows are like these because they do not emphasize fine lines just because of the nature of how blurring they are. Sonia G Mini Booster. And these are highly pigmented. Although these are perhaps a little bit more pricey than the ones from Dior, you are getting a better value if you want Charlotte Tilbury experience because you're getting more shades instead of buying the quads. I know the quads are very easy because you don't have to think too much about it. You know, it's just a system. You can use them one and done or use the system 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Like, what is it? Like, I don't remember. You know, like blend, set, pop, whatever is the case. But does it make sense? It's just simplified. But if you want to have more options, this could be good for you. Or like I said, you know, I don't get why limited edition. Okay, this is glorious. Look at the blend. Look at the blend. No fallout. The shades, they transition so well. I mean, like, this is Charlotte Tilbury. That's the thing, you know. You have to give it to Charlotte. She has made a name for herself to do incredible eyeshadows. I mean, like, this one reminds me a lot of the finish of the OG, what is it? Fire Rose eyeshadow quad. Look at that. Wet, completely wet. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna apply it inner third all the way until it meets with the other shade. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is very, not intense, but it's a shade that, okay, I'm thinking about. Hi doctor, how are you? Do you have any pain? No. Are you going for a party tonight? Absolutely. When I'm absolutely not going to a party. Just joking. Going next with this shade, and again, I like to use my fingers to apply these kind of eyeshadows. I think they are a lot easier that way. And I'm just gonna tap it right on the center. And that's just gonna help to diffuse that other shade, make it a little bit, not more wearable, but more daytime. Oh, that's a beautiful gloss. Going with BK Beauty 204 brush. I'll take this shade and run it on the lower lash line. Thinking about the Bloom palette from Natasha Denona. It's very much a peachy palette with some pink tones. What are your thoughts? I heard all sorts of comments. Some people that I don't need it, why another one, warm palette, and some of them is like, oh, this is my type of palette. Sonia G Flat Definer, and taking this shade. And then I have other people that are more like, well, you know what? I'm not using any eyeshadows. In fact, my oldest daughter, she doesn't wear any eyeshadows, and none of her friends either. You know, and they are in their, well, my daughter, she's just 19, but some of her friends are in their early 20s, and that's another thing too, right? I mean, I think people that they are in the 35s, 40 brackets will still wear eyeshadows, but the younger generations, they aren't much. Going with this shade and a Refer 03 brush, and I'm just gonna dab it right on the inner corners. Liner, mascaras are on. I'm done with the eyeshadow look. Tell me, friends, what are your thoughts? I think it looks very pretty. If anything, I did have a little bit of crumbly fallout, not super crumbly, but just a tiny bit with these two shades here, the sparkly shades. So it was really good that I used my hand, but just tap, if anything, any excess. They feel so good. These are quality, again, like Fire Rose or Rose Fire. Is that the name of that eyeshadow quality? It was just so good. It's so beautiful. This palette is just stunning. I'm sure I should be able to get more of the look of the Fire Rose squad if I was to use this shade over here. So deliciously good, so beautiful. And I mean, you have here the chance to use just matte shades, or you know, for nighttime, or if you're going out for a dinner, just jazz it up a little bit with the other shades, or even these satin shades. So gorgeous. Now that I'm looking up close the foundation, it looks so natural, and you know what, it's not as glowy as this foundation. It's even more natural and even more lightweight. It's like so imperceptible, like super lightweight. It's incredible. In terms of the powder, I know I still need to apply lipstick, but I just wanted to give you a quick rundown. You know, both sides, they look pretty much the same in terms of how everything is set. Everything is looking really good. You know what, this can be a total mistake on my end, but I want to go back to Gold Halo, and although I see a little bit of platinum right here, and I think this is just perfect, let me just apply it on top of the blush so you can see what I see. See right there? Okay, if you go light-handed, it's a little bit better. Okay, I'm liking it here a lot more than whenever I applied it here. Okay, now that's very pretty. But it's more than a luminizer. It's more like the highlighter version. Let's apply a little bit more here. Well, over top. I just want you to see it really well so you can really see that the shade itself of Gold Halo. It's pretty, very pretty, and very soft. It just like melts on the skin. Oh, I'm so happy that I gave another opportunity to this shade, because I was like, no, it's a 2 platinum, but it's not. I think it's just, you know, you have to play with the layers of the blush, of the bronzer, and everything, right? To just make it look right. Lovely. I mean, you cannot see whether it starts, where it ends. Your skin just looks juicy. Talking about juicy, Chanel just reformulated the Rouge Coco, the OGs. And there are new shades, and there are some shades that they are not there anymore, like Adrien, Arthur. They're not there anymore. I'm going to be doing a separate video, most likely a shorts video, or perhaps a full-on video, because I have ordered more shades. But Chanel also has launched more shades of that La Rouge Duo Ultra Tenue, and I went ahead and picked up one of them. The shade is Pink Nude. I mean, like, this shade looks amazing. And perhaps you have watched that video has a lot of views. I swatch all of the shades because I do have a collection of these beauties. It's one of my very favorite formulas from Chanel because it does wear so good. Okay, first you just need to apply the matte side, or the color side I should say, and make sure you let it dry. Dry, because that's gonna lock the color on your lips. And this shade, friends, looks fabulous. Look at that. Now you can leave it like this, but the way to lock everything and just like make it transfer proof, it is all on the black side. Now it's not black, it's translucent. It's actually kind of like a gloss, and it's just going to like make everything set. So just go ahead and use this part here from this side, and then just go over top. That way you're giving a good chance to the lipstick to lock in. Oh my god, this shade is stunning, so good. And it looks amazing with the eyeshadow look. Look at this. Pink Nude by Chanel. Love it. This is that beautiful nudie pinky tone everyday wear, a staple. This shade, a must-have. A total must-have. Friends, I'm very happy with my makeup look. In general, everything looks cohesive well. Nothing looks like it's falling apart. Definitely, while you're leaving your comment, check the pinned comment of mine, because I will let you know how everything worked throughout the day. I don't tend to say these kind of things so often, but just to let you know, if you're new here, on my description box, alongside with the details of each of the products that I'm using and the links, at the bottom I leave discount codes. I do have a ton of discount codes with different brands like Natasha, Denona, Charlotte Tilbury, Hourglass, among other ones, so feel free to use that. Okay, there you have it. This is the final look. I would love to hear from you if you like any of these products, if you have tried them, if you have some of them on your wish list. If you like the video, it's so important, please give it a thumbs up, because this takes so much time into filming the video, editing the video, uploading, creating the description box, the title. I mean, there's a whole thing behind the scenes that all of us content creators, we do to bring you this kind of content. So please give it a thumbs up. If possible, share with family and friends. If you're not subscribed yet, what are you doing and what are you waiting for? Subscribe to the channel. You will not get bored. I have here a ton of different content from beauty, fashion, lifestyle, you name it. It's a lot of fun. We can be friends, have a cup of coffee, have a cup of tea, have good conversations, and have good content. So subscribe to the channel. And if you're on TikTok and Instagram, you know, your help is so much appreciated. I hope that you enjoyed this video. And if you're not done watching my content, I will be leaving a couple other ones at the end of the screen that I'm sure you're gonna love. See you there.